Would more Battle Bond Pokemon be introduced in Pokemon Legends ZA? In my previous video, I stated that there isn't a reason to bring it back, but one comment enlightened me, suggesting how Battle Bond could have been the rival to Mega Evolution before the ultimate weapon was fired. I believe there is a possibility for more Battle Bond Pokemon to be in Pokemon Legends ZA. Obviously, the first connection could be with the hero Greninja. Its resemblance to Ash Greninja and its lore within the Ninja Village seems significant. If Pokemon Legends ZA takes place at the same time as when the hero Greninja existed, we could learn more about Battle Bond Pokemon. They could also explain the origin of how Battle Bond Pokemon existed, possibly even before Mega Evolution. As we know, 3,000 years prior to the events of Pokemon X and Y, a war broke out between two regions. It is said that people treated Pokemon with special powers as mere tools in their conflict, gathering many Pokemon, including those with unique powers. Could these Pokemon with unique powers be Battle Bond Pokemon? I doubt any legendary Pokemon were used in the war. Therefore, I believe these Pokemon with unique powers could be Battle Bond Pokemon. The reason they would have been used in the war is due to their extraordinary power, which had never been seen before. However, the greatest asset of Battle Bond is the telepathic link between the Pokemon and trainer, allowing them to communicate with their thoughts and share their sense of sight. This ability would have been extremely helpful during the war. Eventually, this power wouldn't last long due to major drawbacks, and I assume that if a Battle Bond Pokemon died, their trainer would have felt their death and they would meet each other in the afterlife. As such, Battle Bond Pokemon would have gradually become extinct and soon forgotten. Now, this is just a theory, but I assume that AZ's Floette was taken because its appearance was different, and they might have assumed it to be a Battle Bond Pokemon, but it wasn't. However, the biggest question is why Greninja is the only Battle Bond Pokemon left. The simple answer is that Battle Bond is a rare ability, which is why not every Pokemon could have it. Also, with the rise of Mega Evolution after the Kalos War, Battle Bond Pokemon slowly declined to keep the power level balanced. I believe that a specific trainer is necessary to draw out the Battle Bond Pokemon's power, which explains why Ash's Greninja kept rejecting all its trainers but only chose Ash. Perhaps the hero Greninja was also bonded with Ash's ancestor, or someone related to his family line, which is why Hero Greninja looks similar to Ash Greninja. With everything considered, I believe that Battle Bond shouldn't be removed easily. Instead, Pokemon Legends ZA should introduce both Mega Evolution and Battle Bond forms for the Kalos starters. Just the starters would be good enough, and I'd like a feature where Battle Bond Pokemon take on the appearance of the player. If I change my appearance, the Battle Bond Pokemon should follow the same changes. As such, what do you think? Should more Battle Bond Pokemon be added in Pokemon Legends ZA? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.